Hello, I'm Aaron, base graded student, always loving up life, and a few weeks ago I got this comment. Just found out your channel, really nice advice actually. After I saw your intro, I wish I was that dedicated though. I always try to be the best version of myself and improving on myself, however sometimes there's just a major lack in discipline for me which leads to insane procrastination. First of all, thanks a lot for the comment and for watching the videos. It means a lot to me that people are actually improving their lives alongside me. And thanks too for the banger video idea of being disciplined. It's easy actually, I can already visualize the title and thumbnail. So I thought I'd share how I personally approach discipline. Many guys, like not only this comment, right, even some of my friends say that I'm disciplined. Even if I personally don't think I'm disciplined, I'm actually kind of like a lazy fuck. I consistently do many different things like studying for exams, hitting the gym, filmmaking, YouTubing, business, habit tracker, self-improvement. And many people ask me like, how do I manage all of these kind of stuff and how I stay so disciplined? Honestly, I wouldn't exactly say that I'm disciplined. I'm actually kind of a lazy fuck. And so I want to share like my approach to discipline, because most people use like discipline as a tool to get to their goals. And I want to like present like an alternative approach that I use, which doesn't require much discipline. So if you're like a lazy fuck like me, then you can still like achieve your goals without like experiencing like a lot of pain and grind and hard work and sweat. Although like parts of it is necessary, of course, it's just like we can choose for our paths, our processes to the goals to be much simpler and easier for us. So the main thing, right, that I implement to make sure that I'm like disciplined in the eyes of others, I'm not going to gatekeep it till the end, right? Basically, I make sure that I follow my true goals. I have like this level of awareness at all times. I make sure that what I do is aligned with my true goals and my true purpose. If you like watch like self-improvement-y type videos online, many people can like try to force goals onto you. Like a really common one is like this 10K per month example. I don't know who came up with 10K per month, I don't know where it came from, but everyone is like wanting to get to 10K per month. It's like this magical number that everyone keeps parroting. Another example is like a top 1% man. It's like, what does that even mean? Like in what realm? Like who would like, fucking side stat? Like no one knows, no one cares. It's just top 1% man. It's a goal. And so the first step to like this alternative approach discipline is to actually make sure that the goals that you have are aligned to you and you like authentically. For example, making videos like this and filmmaking is what I love to do. And I'll be honest, I do it without expecting anything in return. Of course, like we will monetize like later down the line, yada, yada, yada. But the key thing is that you actually enjoy the process of your goal. Another goal that I have, for example, is to build like an aesthetic masculine body. And that involves hitting the gym, 5 times a week, 6 times a week. And that to many people seems like crazy amounts of discipline. Like how can you stay so consistent? How can you consistently hit hard workouts, 6 times a week? But the thing is that for me, it is fun. That is the key word. It is fun for me. So to other people, it can seem like discipline and it's like pain, sweat, tears. And sure, you can like cash in on that. You can say that it's pain, sweat, tears. But deep down inside, you know that you simply hit the gym or whatever your goal is because it's fun for you, because it feels right for you. If you're not disciplined and you feel like that's holding you back from making progress in your goal, it could be that the goals aren't really meant for you. So choose the goals that are meant for you. I'm not going to force goals onto you either, like all the other YouTubers out there, but instead do what like you get like an inclination, like a true inclination from the heart for. And you will see that you don't even need much discipline at all. The second main thing that I do is to set up systems like a habit tracker. So this is something that I've been doing for more than a year now. I started self-improvement 2 years ago when I first like woke up and was like finally like some level of awareness. I'm now exponentially more aware, but that is around the time when I first created a habit tracker. And over time I refined it and I've changed habits, deleted habits, added habits. And now I'm at a point where like my habit tracker covers like the entirety of my self-improvement. So stuff like gym, like eating carrots daily, like drinking lemon water daily, like sleeping at the right times, ETF, IMF, all these different habits which fall under like this realm of self-improvement is all like systemized in my habit tracker. So that I don't even need any discipline for it. All I have to do is just mindlessly tick the habits, and to tick the habits, I just have to mindlessly do the thing. And it's all systemized, so I don't even need to put any brain power info. I just need to find the time to do it, which if you know how to like manage time efficiently, then you definitely can. So if you want, I have the template for the exact habit tracker that I use on paper. Link first link down below. It's completely free. And also there's also a digital version of it with many different habits that are auspicious. So if you want that, you can get that completely for free. That's how you select the system. And honestly, those are the two main things that I do. I make sure that everything that I do is fun. And also I make sure to like systemize everything and only focus on like the high ROI kind of things, high return on investment kind of things, so that the time that you put in is as like bang for a buck as possible. It gives you like as much value as possible, because you can be doing many high ROI things which are like worth your time, which gives you lots of value for the time that you put in, and also a bunch more like low ROI things that don't really move the needle. It doesn't really make a difference, and most people like honestly waste their time on just doing the low ROI things and like completely disregard and forget about the high ROI things. So those are like the two main things of discipline. If we actually break down discipline, like what does discipline actually mean? What is the definition of this? It is basically doing things when you don't feel like it. This reminds me that it's like Hamza's quote. If you watched Hamza before, he was like the top self-improvement YouTuber, and at the end of his videos, you always have to finish it with do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. I'll be honest, that resonated with me a lot when I was in like my first, birth stages of self-improvement, when I was like down bad, and that really helped me at that time. But discipline is not really necessary, right? You don't need to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And I can sound like really like dopamine inducing, yeah, cool, you do the harder work, especially when you don't feel like it. But it's like, we don't need it to be that hyped, we're kind of like, in a way, wasting our energy by making it this hype, and instead of, focusing our energy that we're wasting on actual actions. So instead of like doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, all it takes is to like make a choice of doing it. Like let's say I want to make sure that I hit a gym workout today. I'm going to make the choice to hit a gym workout today. It's like, my choice is like law. It's like, I made a choice and it's what's going to happen. Like there is no other option. There's no other way around it. If I actually set like the, hard and fast choice and the intention to hit a gym workout today, I don't need discipline for that. Like it will like naturally happen through the flow of life. If you don't like just let go and like detach yourself, you will naturally lead yourself to having a gym workout one way or another. Like your choice will get fulfilled. So it doesn't really take discipline at all. So you don't need to be disciplined if you aren't. Instead, it takes intention. You have to be intentional with what you do. You have to set intentions and make choices, and that will come true. And that's why I like saying the quote, your potential is only limited by your intention. Our potential is only limited by what kind of insect is this? Fuck off, man. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's like a desert mosquito, gay mosquito. And basically, there we go. Fuck off. Basically, right? Our potential is only limited by our intention. It is only limited by what we intend to do and what we make choices. The point of the quote is that it's limited by our intention. And so even if we dream at hope and desire a lot of different things and dream big and stuff, dreams don't come true. It's only like what we choose to do and our intention and our actions that actually, moves the needle and make the difference. If you set the intention, like also for example, you want to get good grades, if you set the intention, then you don't need discipline at all. You just make choices and you simply move towards it. And if you reframe your mindset to think that it's kind of fun instead of it being like discipline and hard work and stuff, then it will actually be more auspicious, because you'll be able to sustain it for a longer period of time without like, experiencing burnout or whatever. And another note about burnout, like I see many people like talk about like this burnout like thing that I'm scared of burnout. What if I burn out? Like I don't want to work too hard, I'm gonna burn out. First of all, I'm gonna spew like some red pill stuff onto you. Burnout isn't real, bro. You're not a fucking F1 car. You're not gonna fucking burn out, right? So remove like this false belief that you're gonna burn out and like this, like this fear that you're gonna burn out, and instead just make choices and take action. You can reframe your mindset to see it as fun, because right now what I'm doing, right, I don't know, filming videos, it can seem like a really hard task to do. Like you have to put yourself on camera, you have to be comfortable speaking to it, like millions of people can judge you for it, whatever, right? It can seem really scary and daunting, and maybe it'll seem like a lot of discipline to record like multiple videos in one sitting. But for me, it is actually fun. Like I'm not using any discipline right now, I'll be honest, right? Like it's fun for me, like it's what I would do. If I had this time all over again, I would do the exact same thing again. It's like the thing that I would most like to do, and I'm doing it right now, so I don't need any discipline for this. And so like I said earlier, if you're following your true goals, like the goals that are meant for you and your heart, then you don't need much discipline at all, because you will just find the overall things fun. That is my approach to discipline. One thing I just want to end off with is that some small amounts of discipline is nice to have. Like let's say that, I don't know, it's just like small, like tiny like peaks of discipline. That's all you kind of need. Like let's say that you're about to, go onto like a schooling session forever. a tiny bit of discipline to just like remind yourself and be aware that why you're doing this and just put it away. Like that tiny peak is like all you need. Then you can go back to having like fun and like following your true goals, which doesn't really take discipline results. But to others, it is discipline. Overall, instead of implementing discipline, we simply want to be making choices. Choice over discipline. Now, with our goals, when we want to make real good progress in them, we want to go all in, right? We don't want to hold anything back. And that is a big mistake that I used to make. I used to hold shit back and say like, I'm going to save it for later, but that's just completely wrong because later never comes. So it's always better to go all in and not hold anything back, I've found, when it comes to making the most progress on your goals. So if you want to see me talk more about that, then click here. Hopefully that answered your question, bro, if you're still there. And as always, remember, your potential is only limited by your intention. See you later, bro.